the best, but I just can't afford to rest. Got a ride in Denver tomorrow night. Call the house and no one answer. For the last 2 weeks, the walls at home. I guess you stood with me. To tell the truth, I just can't see what's kept a woman holding on this long. And the white line's getting longer and the saddle's getting cold. I'm much too young to be this damn old. All my cards are on the table with no ace left in the hole. Lord, I'm much too young to be this damn old. Competition's getting younger. Cover Bronx, no, I can't recall. A worn out table crystal do. Only women and baboons seem to be the only friends I lived at all. We miss you, Chris. And the white line's getting longer and the saddle's getting cold. I'm much too young to be this damn old. All my cards are on the table with no ace left in the hole. Lord, I'm much too young to be this damn old. Lord, I'm much too young to be this damn old. You told me I was all you ever need. You said my love would always be enough. Scarlet kisses on my skin fooled me till the end. Every single word you said, every drop dead shade of red were just lipstick promises. Was I easy to deceive? Were so easy to believe? I fell for your every kiss and your lipstick promises. Since you gone, I see where I went wrong. All your lies somehow left me blind. What you said would last so long was only painted on. Was I easy to deceive? We're so easy to believe. I fell for your every kiss and your lipstick promises. Every single word you said, every drop dead shade of red were just lipstick promises. Was I easy to deceive? We're so easy to believe. I fell for your every kiss and your lipstick promises. Hey, I'm doing well. How about you? Yeah, we just got opened up, so. Yeah. Are you still hungover from Monday night? Well, come on in. Grab yourself a seat. That's Audra behind the bar. This is Chuck and Cindy. They were hanging out with me Monday night. Down where I was born, it was heaven on earth. Red river washes the red Georgia dirt. Sunset slow and the stars shine bright. Raised cotton, corn, a little cane and kid. Lived on a farm, I wish you did. Jesus always walked close by our side. Where I grew up, road and truck. There's a lot about life you learn on a bus. How to lie, how to fight, how to kiss, how to cuss. The closer we sat to the back, the smarter we got. We were poor, we were ugly, we were all best friends. I baptized, still wanting to sin. Thank God we get more than just one shot. Where I grew up, we rode and trucked. Us hauling hay in the field with a radio on. That's us heading straight into town when the work is done. In my mind, I can still see us now, riding down Buckeye Road. Wasn't that long ago? We thought tobacco and beer in a can all it would take to be like our old man. I saw how it made my mama cry. It was hunting and fishing and football games. Then it was girls. Everything's changed in our lives, falling in and out of love. We rode and trucked, and that's us with the tailgates down in the parking lot. And that's us with mud on the tires when it rained a lot. In my mind, I can still see us now, riding down Buck Island Road. Wasn't that long ago? Heart of my soul. Out where I was born, it was heaven on earth. The river washes the red Georgia dirt. Sunset slow and the stars shine bright. Where I grew up, we rode in trucks. Thank you. That was some Luke Bryan for you right there. That's a little bit old school Luke Bryan before he went a little more pop country. That's back when he was still writing most of his own stuff. Don't rock the jukebox, wanna hear some song by howling redhead for the Rolling Stone. Don't feel like rocking, guess the baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox, a country song. Oh, you drop that quarter, one thing in mind. Got a heart-broke hillbilly here in line. Been down and lonely ever since she left. Oh, you punch that number, I make one request. Don't rock the jukebox, wanna hear some Sean. My howling redhead for the Rolling Stone. Don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox, need a country song. Ain't got nothing, it's rock and roll. When your heart's been broken, need a song that's slow. There ain't nothing like a steel guitar around your memory. Oh, you spend your money, play a song for me. Don't rock the jukebox, wanna hear George Jones. My howling redhead for the Rolling Stone. Don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox, be a country song. Don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. The Boss Man songs, one of the songs that helped pay for this bar we're all sitting in right now. Well, same as the other night. If there's something I can play for you, let me know. If I can make it happen for you. I even got a pedal here that does harmony vocals for me. Here, I'll do a song that uses it a lot. Sign says, do not touch, you're out of bounds, you're forbidden fruit. Don't come around. It says, don't make plans on your hands. Promise made to another man. Cause when you're around, my defenses go down. Feeling you stronger, looks get longer. Closer you come, bigger I get. Ain't happening now, ain't happening yet. So please, please, please go. I'm not strong enough to say no. I'm not man enough to walk away. Please, please pass by and resist you even though I try. Please go, not strong enough to say no. This sign says, slow down, slippery ice. You've got dangerous curves, don't think twice. It's not for sale, spoken for. Just take your heart and walk out the door. 'Cause when you're around, my defenses go down. Feeling stronger, looks get longer. Closer you come, bigger I get. Ain't happening now, just ain't happening yet. Please, please go. I'm not strong enough to say no. Please, please don't say I'm not man enough to walk away. Please, please pass say I didn't warn you, don't say you didn't know. Don't wait till it's too late and try to come. Closer you come, weaker I get. Ain't happening now, just ain't happening yet. I'm begging you, baby, please, please, please go. I'm not strong enough to say no. Please, please don't say I'm not man enough to walk away. Please, please, that's fine. Can't resist you even though I try. Please go. Not strong enough to say no. Thank you. Yeah. Some George Strait, huh? I can make that happen for you. Come on in. Doing well. We saved you a whole bunch of seats. Come on in. Getting ready to play some George Strait. So hopefully you like George Strait. I mean, he's only had 60-something #1 hits, right? I do not drink. I appreciate it. If you wanna buy me a Red Bull, you can. Get that little kick of caffeine going. All the way from Iowa. Well, thank you and welcome to Nashville. You swear you've had enough. You're ready to give up on that little light I call love. Been out of a blue, clear sky, falling right into your hand, like rain on a desert sand. It's the last thing you had planned. Been out of a blue, clear sky. Here she comes walking, talking true love, saying I've been looking for you, love. Surprising new love has arrived out of a blue, clear sky. Ain't love a funny thing? One day you're giving up the dream, and the next you're picking out a ring. And out of a blue, clear sky. Here she comes walking, talking true love, saying I've been looking for you, love. Surprising new love has arrived out of a blue, clear sky. Here she comes walking, talking true love, saying I've been looking for you, love. Surprising new love has arrived out of the blue, clear. Here she comes walking, talking true love, saying I've been looking for you, love. Surprising new love has arrived out of the blue, clear sky. Out of the blue, clear sky. Thank you. Little George Strait for you. One of the many #1s he's had right there. That's why his house looks like an adobe village. It doesn't even look like a house. I think you could live in George Strait's house for like 2 months without him even knowing you was there. Just make sure you're hanging out in a different wing than he's in that day. You know, I ain't never had a house you could describe as having wings. I've had a couple that had wheels, though. Yes. God, I wish that wasn't true. Well, y'all, let me know what you want to hear. And that goes for the folks that are watching out there on the old interwebs as well. This is being streamed live on Facebook. So if you got friends at home that you're like, hey, see what I'm doing. What you see on that screen right there is getting streamed on AJ's Facebook page. So you can send them there and they can watch it. And they can even send in requests through the MySet app. So even the people watching out there on the internet, you can request your songs. So y'all let me know what you want to hear. If I can make it happen for you, I'm glad to do it. I'm more likely to know it if it's country, just being honest. Because my name's Ricky Lee Tanner, y'all. That's not a stage name. That's how it appears on the old birth certificate. Do it like chicken fried. No beer on a Friday night. It changed the pictures right. And the radio blew. I was raised underneath the shade of a Georgia pine. That's home, you know. Sweet tea, pecan pie, homemade wine, where the beaches grow. My house is not much to talk about, but it's filled love's drawn in southern ground, and a little bit of chicken fried. No pen on a Friday night, hair change the fit just right, and the radio low, like to see the sunrise. See the love in a woman's eyes. See the touch of her precious child. Know a mother's love. Ain't it funny how it's little things in life that mean the most? Not where you live, what you drive, or the price tag on your clothes. No dollar sign on a piece of mind, as I come to know. So if you agree, have a drink with me. Raise your glasses for a toast to a little bit of chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night. Hair change the fit just right. And the radio would like to see the sunrise. See the love in a woman's eyes. See the touch of her precious child. To a mother's love. Thank God for my life, for the stars and stripes. May freedom forever fly. And it brings to the ones who died. Ones give their lives so we don't have to sacrifice all the things we love. God bless the USA. And God bless every single one of the brave men and women who've put their lives on the line to defend it. And a little bit of chicken fried. No beer on a Friday night. Beer change the pictures right. And the radio blue. Like to see the sunrise. See the love in a woman's eyes. Feel the touch of her precious child. Know a mother's love. You, little Zach Brown for you. Once again, if there's something you want to hear, I can't read your mind. You got to let me know. If If I could read minds, I wouldn't get in trouble with my wife as much as I do. You married fellows out there, you get it. How about another George Strait song? Why not, right? Sweet text by the fella to buy you your every young man's dream. I'd light up, I'd walk through a hurricane. To stand beside you, sweet Adelina, I'd swim the Poncha train. Oh no, yeah, coming down the road with your cotton dress swishing, getting some attention from all the boys until the door. Oh my, yeah, the feeling up the right, smiling and a winking. I know what they're thinking. I'm the only one who loves you so. Adelina, heard a little Cajun queen. Quick text you fly the fella to buy you your every young man's dream. You stand beside your sweet Adelina, I'd swim the Poncha train. Oh no, hottest little dish you know. I know you can tell it, making me so jealous from my head down to my toe. Oh man, you can make a redneck green. The way that you're looking, you got me a cooking. I ain't talking about it today. Adelina, heard a little Cajun queen. Sweet taxi fly the fella to buy you your every young man's dream. Adelina, I'd walk through a hurricane. To stand beside you, sweet Adelina, I'd swim the Poncha train. Sweet taxi fly the fella to buy you your every young man's dream. Adelina, I'd walk through a hurricane. To stand beside you, sweet Adelina, I'd swim the Poncha train. To stand beside you, sweet Adelina. To stand beside you, sweet Adelina. Just to stand beside my sweet Adelina, I'd swim the Poncha train. Yeah. Got a request for some Chris Young. Okay, I can do that. Oh, yeah? How was that? Was he good? See if you remember this one. This is one of my favorites of his. Tomorrow, I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna let you go and walk away. Hey, I said I would. Tomorrow, I'm gonna listen. That voice of reason inside my head telling me that we're no good. But tonight I'm gonna give in one last time. Rock you strong in these arms of mine. Get all the regrets that are bound to follow. We're like fire and gasoline. I'm no good for you, you're no good for me. Gonna bring each other tears and sorrow. But tonight, gonna love you like there's no tomorrow. I'll be stronger. I'm gonna break down and call you up, or calls out to you. And tomorrow you won't believe it. When I pass your house, I will stop. Matter how bad I want to, but tonight I'm gonna give in one last time. Rock you strong in these arms of mine. Get all the regrets that are bound to follow. We're like fire and gasoline. I'm no good for you, you're no good for me. Gonna bring each other tears and sorrow. But tonight, gonna love you like there's no tomorrow. Baby, when we're good, you know we're great, but there's too much bad for us to think there's anything worth trying to say. But tonight I'm gonna give in one last time. Rock you strong in these arms of mine. Get all the regrets that are bound to follow. We're like fire and gasoline. I'm no good for you, you're no good for me. Gonna bring each other tears and sorrow. But tonight, gonna love you like there's no tomorrow. I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna let you go and walk away. Yeah, I said I would. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, man. I like Chris. That season of Nashville Star that he won, my wife and I were watching the very first episode of that when it came on. You know how that show used to start with, they would all do a song together, like where each one of them would have like a few lines that they would get showcased in. And my wife and I both, as soon as they popped over to him, he sang like his two lines, and we went, "There's your winner, right there. That's the guy." Sure enough. Yeah. Well, and he was just so polished. Even though he was only 20 years old when he did that contest, he was already, you know, he was there, man. He did a Garth song? Oh, yeah? Well, yeah, of course. Well, Garth is my favorite. That's what I graduated high school in '95, so I was right there in the middle of the whole '90s country thing, and Garth was the man back then. So. Packed up all his buckles, shipped his saddle to his dad. By the way the house looked, she must have took it back. Workers come on Monday, fix the door, patch the wall. They say she just went crazy. Night she got the call. He was up in Wyoming, beautiful, no man could ride. He promised her he'd turn out, well, it turned out that he lied. And all the dreams they'd been living in the California sand died right there beside him in Cheyenne. They says he just went crazy, screaming out his name. She ran out into the ocean to They never found her body, just her diary by the bed. He told about the fight they had and the words that she had said. When he told her he was right, she said, then I don't give a damn if you never come back from Cheyenne. They say she just went crazy, screaming out his name. She ran out into the ocean, and to this day they claim, if you go down by the water, you'll see her footprints ain't the same. 'Cause every night she walks the beaches of Cheyenne. Nobody can explain it. Some say she's still alive. They even claim they've seen her on the shoreline late at night. So if you go down by the water, you'll see her footprints in the sand. 'Cause every night she walks the beaches of Cheyenne. 'Cause every night she walks the beaches of Cheyenne. Thank you, yeah. Well, once again, if there's something I can play for you folks, let me know. Just keep it country. Otherwise, I won't know it. I promise you. Nothing happened in my house growing up with country music. I mean, when I say my name is Ricky Lee Tanner, and that's not a stage name, y'all. That's the truth. Right there on the birth certificate, just like that. Name like that, I had two choices in life. I was country singer or NASCAR driver. It's a good thing this singing thing's worked out all right for the last 31 years, because I drive like I'm taking Miss Daisy to the store. Yeah, you know that guy going 2 miles an hour over the speed limit in the slow lane? That's me. Yeah, I don't like tickets, y'all. All right. Don't you worry about getting fixed up. You wake up, pretty enough. Got your window at the cloud of dust. That's my headlights, that's my truck. Come on, baby, don't you keep me waiting. I gotta go, got a reservation. FK for two underneath the stars. Kiss on your lips when you're in my arms. Whoa, every now and then we get a night like this. Whoa, this is one that you don't want to miss, no. Come on, baby, let me take you on a night ride. Windows down, sitting on my side. Tick-tock, now we're knocking on midnight. Me and you, girl, running out of moonlight. Wanna hold you till the break of dawn. Hear the crickets sing a riverside love song. Hey, baby, all we got is all night. Come on now, we're running out of moonlight. Girl, I bet you thought I lost my mind. Out of the blue, pulling into your drive. Wondering why I got you way out here. Have you ever seen a sky this clear? Oh, oh, oh. Girl, you never look better than you do right now. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, heaven, let your light shine down. Come on, baby, let me take you on a night ride. Windows down, sitting on my side. Tick-tock, now we're knocking on midnight. Me and you, girl, running out of moonlight. Wanna hold you till the break of dawn. Hear the crickets sing a riverside love song. Hey, baby, all we got is all night. Come on now, we're running out of moonlight. windows down, sitting on my side. Tick-tock, now we're knocking on midnight. Me and you, girl, running out of moonlight. Wanna hold you till the break of dawn. Hear the crickets sing a riverside love song. Hey, baby, all we got is all night. Come on now, we're running out of moonlight. Hey, baby, don't it feel so right? Come on now, we're running out of moonlight. All I wanna do is hold you tight. Come on, come on, come on, running out of moonlight. Whoa. Yeah. Thank you very much. Y'all, that is Audra behind the bar. Be sure you're taking good care of her. Some Alan Jackson? Absolutely, man. Okay, I got you. It's always good to do some Alan Jackson in Alan's bar. I know lots of them. And one of them that you mentioned is actually my favorite Alan Jackson song. Paint red, stripe is white, 18 feet from the bow to stern. Second hand dealer in Atlanta, pulled up with Daddy when he went there to get her. Put on the shine, put on the motor, built out of love, paved the water. And every grandson got rotten, piece of my childhood, never be forgotten. It was just an old plywood pole, 75 Johnson electric show. Young boy, 2 hands on the wheel, I can't replace the way it made me feel when I would turn it sharp and I would make it wide and say, can't beat the way an old pole rides. Just a little lane across the Alabama line, I was king of the ocean when Daddy let me try. Just an old half-ton short bed Ford my uncle bought new back in '64. Had a got it right, engine was smoking, couple burnt valves, and he had it going. They've been driving all off the load down a dirt strip where we dump trash off a big pin road. I'd sit up in the seat, stretch my feet out to the pedals, smiling like a hero that just received his medal. It was just an old hand-me-down Ford, 3-speed on the column, a 10 the door. Young boy, 2 hands on the wheel, I can't replace the way it made me feel when I would press that clutch and I would keep it right and say, a little slower, son, doing just fine. Just a road with trash on each side, but I was Mario Andretti, and Daddy let me try. I'm grown up now, 3 daughters of my own. Let them drive my old Jeep across the pasture at her home. Maybe one day, reach back in their file, pull out that old memory, and think of me, smile and say, it's just an old worn-out Jeep, rusty old floorboards, hot on my feet. Young girl, 2 hands on the wheel, I can't replace the way it made me feel when I would turn it left and I would steer it right and say, straighten up, girl, I'm doing just fine. Just a little valley across the river where we ride, but I was high on a mountain when Daddy let me try. And Daddy let me try. Boy, let me try. Just an old plywood boat, with a 75 Johnson, an electric choke. Thank you, yeah. That's my favorite Alan Jackson song because, well, I got two daughters that are grown, and I went through teaching both of them how to drive. I can look back on it fondly now because I no longer own any of the cars I owned when they learned. Even the ones they weren't allowed to drive, they managed to dent and scratch them up because they hit them in our driveway. Appreciate y'all hanging with us this morning. It's still morning for 4 more minutes before we get to the afternoon. Live music starts early here on Broadway. Glad to have y'all with us. Before you leave me today, if you don't mind, consider throwing a little love in the tip bucket. That is the way I make my living in this town. Couldn't do that without your help. Daddy wanted radio, tuned it to a country show. I was rocking in the cradle to the crying of the steel guitar. Mama used to sing to me, you taught me that sweet harmony. Now she worries, so she never thought I'd ever really take it this far. Singing in the bars and chasing that neon rainbow. I'm living an honky-tonk dream. All I've ever wanted is to pick his guitar and sing. Trying to be somebody, wanna be heard and seen. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Had the Santa coffee cup, 5 pickers and an old Dodge truck. Heading down to Houston for a show on Saturday night. This overhead is killing me. Half the time I sing for free, and the crowd's into it. Lord, it makes the thing we're doing seem right. Standing in the spotlight, chasing that neon rainbow. I'm living that honky-tonk dream. All I've ever wanted is to pick his guitar and sing. Trying to be somebody, wanna be heard and sing. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Daddy's got a radio, on it 30 years ago. Said, son, I just know we're gonna hear you singing on it someday. I made up the music road. Lord, don't the wheels turn slow. Said I wouldn't trade a minute, wouldn't have it any other way. Just show me to the stage, I'm chasing that neon rainbow. I'm living that honky-tonk dream. All I've ever wanted is to pick his guitar and sing. Trying to be somebody, wanna be heard and seen. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Lord, I'm chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Thank you. Saw Star Wars at least 8 times and the Pac-Man pattern memorized. I seen the stuff put inside Stretch Armstrong, yeah. I was Roger Staub back in my backyard, and a shoebox full of baseball cards, a couple of even Knievel scars, my right arm. I was a kid when Elvis died, and my mama cried. It was 1970-something in the world that I grew up in. Hair fossil hairdo days, bell bottoms and 8-track tapes. Looking back now, I can see me. Oh man, did I look cheesy. I wouldn't trade those days for nothing. Ah, it was 1970-something. Was the dawning of a new decade. We got our first microwave that broke down and finally shaved most sideburns off. Took the stickers off my Rubik's Cube, watched TV all afternoon. My first love was Daisy Duke and them cut off cheese. It should have fell out of the sky, and the whole world cried. It was 1980-something in the world that I grew up in. Skating rinks and black Trans Ams, big hair and parachute pants. Looking back now, I can see me. Oh man, did I look cheesy. I wouldn't trade those days for nothing. Ah, it was 1980-something. I got a mortgage and an SUV. All this responsibility makes me wish sometimes it was 1980-something in the world that I grew up in. Skating rinks and black Trans Ams, big hair and parachute bands. Looking back now, I can see me. Oh man, did I look cheesy. I wouldn't trade those days for nothing. Ah, it was 1980-something. 1970-something. Oh, it was 19-something. Thank you, yeah. It makes me feel really old now that there are people drinking in bars that the year they were born didn't start in 19-something. Makes me feel old. Who am I kidding? I'll be 45 on Friday. It's getting old. Well, y'all let me know what you want to hear. I'm going to play the music y'all like because I want y'all to stay. And those tuning in on the interwebs there, on the Facebook page, I want y'all to hang around and listen. I've got to an age I don't celebrate them no more. I don't. Yeah, it's like after 25, it was all just like, okay, it's just another year is what it is. At 25, insurance got cheaper. That was important. Woke up early with a pounding in my head. I'd been out the night before with all my friends. Little worried, kind of wondering what I did. I said, Lord, please forgive me for my sin. My wife wanted to kill me, but she tried to save me first. You're going if I have to drag your butt to church. I love this crazy tragic, sometimes almost magic, awful beautiful life. I read the hymns and kind of sort of sang along, reading through the Sunday sermon wide awake. We met our family for dinner at our home. drink some beer, watch the game, cook some steak. My little brother had a big fight with his wife. My poor mother sat between them both all night. I love this crazy tragic, sometimes almost magic, awful beautiful life. Said a prayer for cousin Michael in Iraq. We're all aware that he may never make it back. We talked about the way we missed his stupid jokes, how he loved to be a soldier more than most. I lay in bed that night and thought about the day, how my life's like a roller coaster ride. Ups, downs, and crazy turns along the way. It'll throw you off, you don't hold on tight. You can't really smile until you shed some tears. I could die there, I might live out the years. I love this crazy tragic, times almost magic, awful beautiful life. I love this crazy tragic, sometimes almost magic, awful beautiful life. I love this life, it's a beautiful life. I love this life, beautiful life. You. Some Dare Whirly for y'all right there. Some Steve Azar, absolutely. Yeah, I'm a, yeah, I know, I saw that. Request for some Steve Azar from our door guy. I got me a brand new car, sitting in the driveway, shining like a bright new star. Be wishing on it every day to take me away from here. I call in to where I work, stole a little white lie, so my back don't really hurt. That's my alibi, temporary ticket anywhere but there. Call in early weekend, call it going off the deep end, call it what you want, I made up my mind. I don't have to be me till Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Ain't gonna face reality. 3 days without punching the time clock, 3 nights going non-stop, no work, no play. I don't have to be me till Monday. I can do what I want to do, be who I want to be, got no one to answer to. As soon as I turn the key, gas to sing, gas gasoline and we're out of here. Calling early weekend, calling going off the deep end. Baby, you and me, we can leave it all behind. 'Cause I don't have to be me till Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Ain't gonna face reality. 3 days without punching the time clock, 3 nights going non-stop, no working all day. I don't have to be me till Monday. Oh, 3 days without punching the time clock, 3 nights going non-stop, no working all day. I don't have to be me till Monday. I don't have to be me. I don't have to be me till Monday. I don't have to be me. I don't have to be me till Monday. I don't have to be me. I don't have to be me till Monday. Thank you. Yeah, Steve Azar. That's his one and only #1 hit. Now, I'm a big fan of Steve's, and he's got so many songs that are so much better songs than that. But I recognize what he did as a writer and an artist. He's like, I need a #1 that'll have the money keep coming in for me for a long time. So he picked a good one that was a weekend anthem kind of song. Wrote it and made it like commercially as, commercial as possible. Thank you very much. So it would get played every Friday on country stations everywhere for years to come, and he'd keep getting paid so that he could go back to making his kind of music. Thank you for hanging with us, folks. Been having fun since I was a boy in Beaumont. Love that time, but I just couldn't stay. Just stepped all the way to Amarillo, shuffled my way into Santa Fe. I just had to see the sunset out in Frisco. Golden Gate is great, it ain't home. Every rodeo, blame it on Texas, don't blame it on me. And what I am, that's what I'm gonna be. You can say what you wanna say about my insanity. Blame it on Texas, don't blame it on me. Met a girl out in eastern Oklahoma. That he was a Tulsa millionaire. Miles and miles of oil wells he'd leave her. All the bank of walls waiting there. One night while she lay sleeping, I slipped away. Like no man in his right mind. Yeah. Call me a fool. Blame it on Texas, don't blame it on me. And what I am, that's what I'm gonna be. You can say what you wanna say about my insanity. Blame it on Texas, don't blame it on me. You can say what you want to say about my insanity. Blame it on Texas, don't blame it on me. Thank you, little Mark Chestnut right there. Some Eric Church, huh? Some Eric Church come in via Venmo. Can I do my favorite Eric Church song? Well, this one wasn't even this was an album cut for him. It wasn't even a single, but it's by far my favorite Eric Church song. I think he should have made it a single because I think it would have been hugely successful. We'll see how big of Eric Church fans we got out there. I was 15 when my daddy's old man brought me halfway through my first beer. Half so hard, my face turned green. Gonna throw me a long line of sinners like me. He and my brother go to see him sometimes. Don't have much to say anymore. So we sit on his headstone with a fifth of Jack D. Do a long line of sinners like me. La-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da. Throw me a long line of sinners like me. My mama had a soft spot for hell-raising boys. She had two more just like him. It takes an angel to raise a family. Comes from a long line of sinners like me. Baby, who knows, one day I'll settle down. Get my dad a grandson of his own. When the doctor smacks him, I would take a swing. From a long line of sinners like me. La-di-da, la-di-da, from a long line of sinners like me. La-di-da, la-di-da, from a long line of sinners like me. On the day I die, where I'm gonna go, me and Jesus got that part worked out. Meet at the gate, his face I see, and in a long line of sinners like me. I'll stand in a long line of sinners like me. La-di-da, 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 from a long line of sinners like me. La-di-da, la-di-da, from a long line of sinners like me. Thank you. Yeah, that's my favorite, like hands down favorite Eric Church song. I mean, he's got a lot of great songs, but that one, the first time I heard it, it's funny. I heard it because I used to be a web developer for a living before I decided to be happy. Yeah, I was the lead PHP developer for a company, and I would spend my days coding, and I would listen to Pandora radio while I was coding. And Pandora works by you set up an artist, and then they just kind of throw other songs that they think you'll like based upon that. So that was how I heard that song for the first time. I was like, wait, that voice sounds familiar. I was like, click back over to that tab, and I'm like, that's Eric Church. I like that song. And, of course, it plays fairly often. Again, you know, you click the little thumbs up, so it'll play it again. And yeah, it was, that's how I got introduced to that one, and I loved it. Still do. What's going on, man? You got a haircut, didn't you? Almost didn't recognize you. All right, well, y'all let me know what you want to hear. If I can make it happen for you, I'm glad to do it. I specialize in 90s country. I know more 90s country than anybody else singing on Broadway right now. I promise you. We can even go kind of obscure with it. My second song warming up this morning before anybody was here, I did a George Dukas tune. When's the last time you heard any George Dukas, right? Yeah, well, no one is here. Audra's the only one that'll have to listen to it twice. Y'all be sure you're taking good care of Audra. She's the one that's getting y'all hydrated or getting you tipsy, whichever your case may be, whichever you're trying to go for this morning. Or this afternoon now. It's afternoon. It still feels like morning. It's early for us musician types. All right, see if you remember this. This was George Dukas's biggest hit. You told me I was all you'd ever need. You said my love would always be enough. Scarlet kisses on my skin pulled me to the end. Every single word you said, every drop dead shade of red were just lipstick promises. Was I easy to deceive? We're so easy to believe. I fell for your every kiss and your lipstick promises. Since you gone, I see where I went wrong. All your lies somehow left me blind. What you said would last so long was only painted on. They sang a word you said, every drop dead shade of red were just lipstick promises. Was I easy to deceive? We're so easy to believe. I fell for your every kiss and your lipstick promises. Was I easy to deceive? We're so easy to believe. I fell for your every kiss and your lipstick promises. Every single word you said, every drop dead shade of red were just lipstick promises. Thank you. Yeah. Who remembers that one? Anybody? No? I'm telling you, 90s country, I know them all. Just about. If it was a hit song in the 90s, the only thing that'll stop me from playing it is if it's too hard for me to play on this thing. Let's do another one that that by today's standards would be considered obscure, but it was a number one hit. It was a big hit song, and it was the guy's only big hit song. It was only number one, and then he kind of disappeared. Moved into my old apartment. That's how we got this whole thing started. Called and said that I had mail waiting there for me. I told her that I'd come and get it. Could I known in just a minute I'd be standing face to face my own destiny. Oh, and we sat there talking just like we were old friends. Oh, then I asked her, can I see you again? She said yes. I said why? She said when? I said how about right now, love? And wait, then I asked if she believed in me. She said yes. Days flew by just like a fast train. Nothing else has been on my brain except the thought of how she makes me and I wanna be. She's the one I want for a million reasons. Loving her is just like breathing. It's easy and it's obvious. It was made for me. Oh, then it happened one night looking in her eye. Oh, when I popped her question, much to my surprise, she said yes. I said why? She said when? I said how about right now, love? And when? And I asked if she believed in me. She said yes. So we called a preacher, family and friends, and nothing's been the same since she said yes. I said why? She said when? I said how about right now, love? And when? And I asked if she believed in me. She said yes. She said yes. Thank you. Yeah. That was Chad Brock. He only had a few singles. He had like 3 or 4 singles, but that was his only number one. And then he had wrote that song about his then wife, about the way they met. When he got a divorce, she was able to convince the judge he would have never written that song without her influence. So she got 100% of the royalties. Not 50%, 100% of the royalties from his only number one. Chad went back to work in construction. Yeah. I'm happily married. I've been married it was 21 years last Valentine's Day. Yeah, 21 years. And yeah, I don't regret any bit of it. Not at all. No, I don't. I'm a very happy man. And no, she's back at the house right now. She's back at the house. Yeah. Yeah, she's back at the house right now studying. She's got a couple more weeks of nursing school, so she's got studying to do. And but she already passed her exit exam. passed her exit exam, which that's good. That means she's with a 99% chance of passing her NCLEX is what the exit exam said. So she passes that. She's already got a job lined up. She's going to be making that nurse money. Which will be great because for the last year, she has been making no money while going to school full time. And it's just been all my income, which I'm a musician, y'all. We've made it, but it's not easy. Well, y'all let me know what you want to hear. That's why I did the last two songs, just to let y'all know. I do the obscure stuff too, or what would be considered obscure now. These songs were hits, but nobody remembers them. Every band on Broadway does the same set list. Y'all been here, you've been listening to the bands, and you're like, man, I hear the exact same 50 songs over and over and over again. So I like to give y'all something different if I can. Well, let's see. If nobody's got anything, I'm not good at thinking this early, y'all. Either. I think his first album came out in the late 90s. Yeah, I opened up for Chris once. I did. He's a great entertainer. Yeah, he's a great entertainer, great singer. They say if you can't say nothing nice, you don't say nothing at all. That's about all I can come up with. All right, so some Chris Cagle. How about this one? This is some Chris Cagle I can guarantee nobody's played for you. And I love this song. I'll give that a minute. Kiss me, baby. Then you hear our favorite song, miss me, baby. When you start to sing along, think about all the times that we danced in the moonlight to it all night long. Ooh, miss me, baby. Want me, honey, like you did the night you told me that you loved me. We couldn't wait anymore. Left the keys in the door, took my hand, pulled me down on the kitchen floor. We were that crazy. Miss me, baby. 'Cause when he's holding you, know that it's killing me. Let my memory be the reason, girl, that you can't sleep. And every time you feel his touch, pray to God it's not enough. Gotta touch your heart so deep, girl, you can't shake me. 'Cause I love you, yes, I need you. Miss me, baby. Miss me, baby. Till you can't take it no more. Miss me, baby. Pack your bags and hit the door. I'm a man, I was wrong, forgive me. Come back home, I'll be waiting. Out here waiting. Miss me, baby. 'Cause when he's holding you, know that it's killing me. Let my memory be the reason, girl, that you can't sleep. Every time you feel his touch, pray to God it's not enough. Gotta touch your heart so deep, girl, can't shake me. 'Cause I love you, yes, I love you. Oh, miss me, baby. And every time you feel his touch, pray to God girl, you can't shake me. 'Cause I love you, yes, I need you. Miss me, baby. Every time you hear this song, miss me, baby. Thank you, yeah. Chris Cagle. A1, stumbled through hello on Fifth Avenue. A2, tried to bite the heat and talk all afternoon. Got a movie on day 14. Day 67, she said, I love you to me, what a feeling, what a wonderful emotion. Yeah, what a life, counting my blessings and knowing, ooh, we had our ups and downs all along the way. Had a chance to leave it shows. Hey, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. A116, asked her what she's doing for the rest of my life. A189, oh, I almost lost that girl to my foolish pride. She said I do, yeah, 482. Gave me a son on day 761. What a feeling, what a wonderful emotion. Yeah, what a life, counting my blessings and knowing, ooh, we had our ups and downs all along the way. Had a chance to leave and show. Hey, what a beautiful day. Day 2,253, honey, that's 50 years. Yeah, here's you and me, and what a feeling, what a wonderful emotion. Yeah, what a life, counting my blessings and knowing, ooh, we had our ups and downs all along the way. Had a chance to leave it shows. Hey, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. A1, I thank God I said hello on Fifth Avenue. Thank you. It was a double shot of Chris Cagle. Come on in. Plenty of room. Once again, if there's anything I can play for you folks, let me know. Conway Twitty, she says. Yeah, I got some Conway. I'd be ashamed to call myself a country singer in Nashville if I didn't know any Conway Twitty. Oh, God, what was that song? Yeah, the one guy, the lead singer guy is in that soap opera. Actor. I'd remember it when I saw the title of the song, I'm sure. Yeah. the midnight moon drifting through this swell tree. I saw that look in your eye, looking in the night, seeing what you wanted to see. Darling, don't say a word, already heard what your body said to mine. Got a fast move, got a slow groove on your mind. You want a man with a slow hand, you want a lover with an easy touch, want somebody who can spend some time, not come and go in a heated rush. Baby, believe me, I understand. When it comes to love, you want a slow hand. On the moon-shadowed ground, go on the line, and a blanket of stars in her eyes. Hey, we're drifting free like two lost leaves on the crazy wind of the night. Darling, don't say a word, already heard what your body say to mine. You want it all night, you know it's all right. I got time. You need a man with a slow hand, you need a lover with an easy touch, you need somebody who will spend some time, not come and go in a heated rush. Baby, believe me, I understand. When it comes to love, you want a slow hand, you want a lover with an easy touch, you want somebody who will spend some time with you, baby, not come and go in a heated rush. Baby, believe me, I understand. When it comes to love, you want a slow hand. Yeah. I almost can't say Conway Twitty over a microphone anymore without thinking about Family Guy when Peter goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty." And they cut away from the cartoon and do like a little clip of Conway Twitty. He kept that like gag running for like a couple seasons. Just out of the blue once in a while, he'd go, "Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty." And they'd cut away to some clip of Conway for like just 10 seconds or so, and then they'd come back. Conway sang about some things now, y'all. Things you didn't sing about back then in country music. He was the only one singing them. I just love to lay you down. Oh my. I can sing it. That one's got some chords. Yeah, he sang some lyrics that got him in some trouble even. Get his songs like banned from radio stations and stuff back then. I mean, it was controversial stuff. It's your life. You say you need a change. On all the dreams we've seen come true mean anything. You say it's different now. You keep staring at the door. How can you walk away? Don't I matter anymore? if we had known our love would come to this. We could have saved our wasted years. Well, it's been fun. What else can I say? If the feelings come, words won't stop you anyway. If we had freeze, well, what you leave behind? And if it's too late for love to change your mind, then it's goodbye time. Then it's goodbye time. Goodbye, baby. Thank you. Yeah. It's a double shot of Conway. Of course, Blake Shelton covered that one and put it out as a single a few years back. What's that? Now do some Blake Shelton? Some specifically Blake Shelton. Okay. Oh, no, it's okay. It helps me because then I don't have to think about what to do next. I'm used to having a woman do most of my thinking for me. It's all right. I did say I've been married for 21 years. Nobody telling me what I got coming in the morning. I already know. I got some feel-good pills and a Gatorade by my bed, ready to go. I'm gonna do my best to dance with every girl in this bar before they shut it down. And I'll pay my tab. I'm in a cab, heading up the spot downtown. Well, it's all about tonight. Good times and good music and laughing and grooving to the band. Everybody's feeling right. No worries, we're rocking all kinds of concoctions in her hand. Yeah, tomorrow can wait till tomorrow. All about tonight. Hey, pretty thing, I've been looking at you since the moment you walked in. I got some wild ass buddies and in love spending money. I see you brought a couple of friends. Just tell me your name, I need your number or a date next Saturday. Baby, let's act like fools, break a few rules, party the night away, 'cause it's all about tonight. Good times and good music and laughing and grooving to the band. Everybody's getting right. No worries, we're all about tonight. Good times and good music and laughing and grooving to the band. Everybody's getting right. No worries, we're rocking all kinds of concoctions in her hand. Yeah, tomorrow can wait till tomorrow. I said tomorrow can wait till tomorrow. It's all about tonight. It's all about tonight. It's all about tonight. Yeah, we're all about tonight. Gonna get our swerve on. Woo! Some Blake Shelton by request. Song written by Red Akins. Yeah. About half of the #1 hits you've heard on the radio over the last 10 years were written by Red Akins. I'm not even kidding. It's crazy. He's like, between him and, they call themselves the Peach Pickers. It's 3 guys from Georgia. It's Red Akins, Dallas Davidson, and I forget who the third guy is right now. Anyway, they write together, and they write like all the hits, all of them. Which is also part of the reason that so many of the songs on the radio sound similar. Because I know myself as a writer, it's hard to write a bunch of stuff and have it all sound different. Thank you. Appreciate you. One that I wrote? Sure. All right, this one was a title track on my last album. You can find it on iTunes and Spotify. And they say as a writer that you should write about what you know. So I wrote this song about family, God, country, and small town living. So I figured, I was like, that's what I know the most about is all that stuff. So let's just put it all in one song. And I got a chance to pitch this song. I pitched this song to Rodney Atkins through a guy named Ted Hewitt. And they actually put the song on hold. Not for very long, but they did put the song on hold. And that tells you, you're on the right track usually as a writer, that you're getting close if they're even willing to think about it, And so y'all listen to this song and tell me if you could hear Rodney Atkins doing this one. There's a boy and his dad swapping stories and chuckles, turning wrenches and busting knuckles on that old Ford that they fixed before. Just down the road there's a couple of kids tossing a football, dreaming big about winning state. Yeah, they're gonna be great. Miss Becky, the homecoming queen from back in '93, still looks good. Hear them cutoffs round the neighborhood. This here's my kind of town. This here's my kind of place. Good folks slowing it down. Far cry from the rat race. This here's where I grew up, where I want my kids raised. There's no place I love more than this here. Mr. Mason at the barber shop tells the same old stories nonstop. We just grin when he tells them again. Oh, Henry at the service station, his boy just got back from serving this nation. We're all proud how he turned out. At the Church of Christ with the rest, wearing her Sunday best, hands raised in praise, singing loud Amazing Grace. This here's my kind of town. This here's my kind of place. Good folks slowing it down. Far cry from the rat race. This here's where I grew up, where I want my kids raised. There's no place I love more than this here. Come on! This here's my kind of town. This here's my kind of place. Good folks just slowing it down. Far cry from the rat race. This here's where I grew up, where I want my kids raised. There's no place I love more than this here. There's no place I love more than this here. This here, yeah. Yeah. So anybody think that Rodney would have done a bang-up job with that one? Oh yeah, you can find that on iTunes and on Spotify. Just do a search for Ricky Lee Tanner. That's me. And the tricky part is Ricky is spelled R-I-C-K-I-E. Yes, hindsight being 2020. That should have been the only thing I did with as a stage name, as I should have changed it to the more common spelling for Ricky. Because I don't have a stage name, y'all. That's how it appears on my birth certificate, and I just went with it. So for years, I had to buy both domains. Park the wrong spelling on top of the right one. It's crazy. Anyway, y'all let me know what you want to hear. If I can make it happen for you, that's what I'm here to do. At least for another hour and 2 minutes, y'all. So we still got plenty of time. This season's coming up. We're looking forward to it's all sunny and warm, getting on boats and things and being back out on the water, right? I'm painting my buddy's hat on the lake, headed out to a special place we love. Just a few folks know. No signing up, no monthly dues. Take your Mercury, Johnson, or your Evan route. Line up, meet us at a party cove. Come on in, the water's fine. Just idle on over, cross the line. Fast trackers, bay liners, and a party bar, strung together like a floating trailer park. Anchored out, getting loud all summer long. Right beside there's 5 houseboat front porches, astronaut lawn chairs and tiki torches. Regular Joe's rocking the boat that's up. Redneck Yacht Club. Bermuda flip-flops and a tank top tan. Pop's first top at 10 a.m. That's Bob. He's the president. We're checking out the girls on the upper deck, rubbing in the 15 SPF. It's hot. Everybody's jumping in. Get her on, the sun goes down. We'll pull out the jar and that old guitar and pass it around. Fast trackers, bay liners, and a party bar, strung together like a floating trailer park. Anchored out, getting loud all summer long. Right beside there's 5 houseboat front porches, astronaut lawn chairs and tiki torches. Regular Joe's rocking the boat that's up. Redneck Yacht Club. When the party's over and we're all along, we'll be making waves in a no-wake song. Fast trackers, bay liners, and a party bar, strung together like a floating trailer park. Anchored out, getting loud all summer long. Craig Morgan. This old man in pink at the bar, and we having us some beers and swapping I don't care. Talking politics, finding redhead chicks, old dogs and new tricks and habits we ain't kicked. Talking about God's grace, all the hell we raised. In a heard the old man sing, God is great, beer is good, people look crazy. Said I fought too old, been married and divorced. What brings you to Ohio? Said damn if I know. Talked an hour or two about every girl we knew, what all we put them through. Two old boys and two under life and death. Hit a cigarette. These damn things kill me, yeah. But God is great, here is good. People look crazy. Last call is 2 a.m. Say goodbye again. Never talk again. And one sunny day, saw the old man's face. Front page obituary, was a millionaire. He left his fortune to some guy he barely knew. His kids were mad as hell. Me, I'm doing well. I drive by today to say thanks and pray. I left a 6-pack right there on his grave. And I said, God is great, beer is good, people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, people are crazy. Thank you, yeah. That's a good song. A little Billy Currington for y'all. Y'all let me know what you want to hear. I can't read minds. Oh, looks like we got one come in on Venmo here for some George Jones. Everybody like the possum out there? All right. No, but it's the possum. I mean, when I say I specialize in 90s, it's not just only 90s that I know. I go as far back as Hank Sr. and as current as Luke Combs and just about everywhere in between. But the 90s is what I know the most of. Into the early 2000s. It's basically the last like 7.5 years that I don't know a lot, because I moved here 7.5 years ago. And after you spend 4 to 8 hours a day on stage, when you get in your car to drive home, you don't listen to the radio and keep up with current trends because, well, your ears are tired of music by the time you get off stage, you know. All right. So here's some George Jones by request. I don't need your rocking chair, your Geritol or your Medicaid. I still got me out in my vein. This gray hair don't mean a thing. I do my rocking on the stage. He put this possum in a cage. How about his old leaning babe? I don't need your rocking chair. I ain't ready for the junkyard yet. I still feel like a new Corvette. May take a little longer, I'll get there. I don't need your rocking chair. I don't need your rocking chair. Your Geritol or your Medicaid. I still got me out in my veins. This gray hair don't mean a thing. I do my rocking on the stage. He put this possum in a cage. How about his old leaning peg? I don't need your rocking chair. Time don't fit in my plane. You can keep your seat, I'm gonna sing. Eskimo, read today. Like I need your rocking chair. I don't need your rocking chair. Your Geritol or your Medicaid. I still got me out in my veins. This gray hair don't mean a thing. I do my rocking on a stage and put this possum in. How about his old leaning peg? I don't need your rocking chair. How about his old leaning peg? I don't need your rocking chair. Hey, you, yeah. So George Jones. That one kind of became a theme song for me when I became a grandfather. My grandson is 7 now. They get big so fast. Thank you. Yeah. My stepdaughter just sent me a picture of him in his soccer outfit. He's playing soccer this year. First time he's ever participated in any sport. And it's awesome because the picture, he so looks like he knows what he's doing. He looks so confident. He's put up on a soccer ball. He's all standing tall. I'm like, I know that's not going to go well. I love him, but I don't know a whole lot about soccer myself. All I know is every time I flip through and watch, it seems like they barely touch one another, and one of the guys falls on the floor and flops around like he just got killed. I guess they're trying to get him the other guy carded or whatever. I'm like, I think he can do. I think that will be his specialty. All right, so I got a couple of requests come in here. Let me see if I can do the. I don't know if there's any way possible I can do this one by myself, just because there's multiple vocal parts going on in this one. So the only way I could do it is if y'all do the part where the "Oh Maria, I love you, girl. Oh my Maria." Can you guys do that part? All right. I'm Maria. Don't you know I've come a long, long way? I've been longing to see her when she's around. She takes my blues away. Sweet Maria. The sunlight surely hurts my eyes. I'm a lonely dreamer on the highway in the sky. Maria, Maria, I love you. There were some blue and sorrow times. That's my thoughts about you bring back my peace of mind. Gypsy lady, you're a miracle worked for me. You set my soul free like a ship sailing on the sea. She is the sunlight when the skies are gray. She treats me so right, lady. Take me away. I'm a Thank you. All right, and then I got some Luke Combs come in by request, too. Sunday morning, man, she woke up fighting man. It's in the morning, on and on at the time I had. And by Tuesday, you could say that girl's good as gone. Then when Thursday came around, I was all alone. So I went, would try to clear my mind, ended up at a shell on I-65. And I wound $100 on the scratch-off ticket, bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with it. Well, a waste of time, all, but she was wrong. I was counting number 5 on the radio station, 143 night beach vacation. You see Senorita fishing at a Panama, and I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh, oh, when it rains, it pours. She was sure real quick to apply and apologize when she heard about the newfound look on that FM dial. And it's crazy how lately now it just seems to come in waves. What I thought was gonna be the day that made us smile, saving grace. Got me thinking that her leaving is the only logical reason that I got the last spot in a Hooters parking lot, and the waitress left her number on my check with a call. Picked up on the first ring and I gave her a call. And I spent $5 at the news club rapper on a kiss four-wheeler and 3 free passes. Me and 2 of my buddies to play around the golf. I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains it pours. When it rains it pours. Well, I've been on one hell of a redneck road for 3 weeks now. It all started on the day she walked out. And I want $100 on a scratch-off ticket. Bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with it. So hell, a waste of time, but she was wrong. I was calling number 5 on the radio station, 143 night beach vacation. You see Senorita fishing down a Panama. I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. Thank you. Yeah. So you were saying, oh, you're from KC? What part? Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. I grew up in Belton, Missouri, about 20 miles south of KC. Yeah. I've been gone from there since '02, but I miss the barbecue. Yeah. Well, specifically, I miss burnt-end sandwiches from Gates. Yeah. I would kill for a burnt-end sandwich from Gates. Like, none of the other barbecue joints, once you get outside of Kansas City, like, do anything with the burnt ends. They don't keep the burnt ends. They don't make them. Yeah, it's like, even across the street over there, they got brisket, but they don't do anything. Right. And they're like, no, that's the fatty part. We throw that away. I'm like, what? No, you cut that off. You roll it back in the rub. You dunk it in the au jus stuff, and then you stick it back in the fire until that's a crust on the outside. Yeah. And then you chop it all up and put it on a piece of bread and smother it in barbecue sauce. It's amazing. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. Had some folks visit from KC a few years ago, and they stopped and got some burnt-in sandwiches from Gates and packaged it all up in a cooler and brought it to us. It was amazing. It was the best thing ever. Even cold, even like a day old in a cooler, it was still the best barbecue ever. It was awesome. All right. Y'all let me know what you want to hear. If I can make it happen for you. I'm here till 2 o'clock, y'all. Some Morgan Wallen. You are? Okay. Well, I've only got one. Thank you. I planned on learning more, and literally, the day I had set aside to learn some more was the day he got himself in trouble. when he said something he wasn't supposed to say and it was on video. And I was like, before I put a bunch of work and energy into learning more of his stuff, because like radio stations were boycotting him at that time and everything else, I'm like, I gotta wait and see how this whole thing shakes out, because you don't want to do some music from somebody that everybody's like, boo. You're like, no, not me. I'm just singing his song. So this is the only one I got. For me, another train. I don't wanna be the thing no more, hell no. I just wanna sip until the pain wears off. For me, another vine. I'm a mover, knock 'em down, 2 more, let's go. 'Cause I ain't ever heard like this before. I wanna think about her, wear a ring without her. I wanna hit the karaoke bar and sing without her. So make them drink strong, brother, she's gone. If I'm ever gonna move on, I'ma need some whiskey glasses. I don't wanna see the truth. Probably making out on her couch right now with someone else. I'ma need some whiskey glasses if I'm gonna make it through. I'ma be single, I'ma need a double shot of that orange brew. Either world through whiskey glasses. Either world through whiskey glasses. Last call, well, this'll be my last call. I ain't drunk dialing no more at 3 a.m. It's the bartender hit me again. Don't wanna think about her, wear a ring without her. Wanna hit the karaoke bar, can't sing without her. So make him drink strong, brother, she's gone. If I'm ever gonna move on, I'ma need some whiskey glasses. I don't wanna see the truth. I've been making out on her couch right now with someone else. I'ma need some whiskey glasses if I'm gonna make it through. I'ma be single, I'ma need a double shot of that orange red. Either world through whiskey glasses. Either world through whiskey glasses, yeah. Line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up. Knock 'em back, knock 'em back, knock 'em back, knock 'em back. Fill 'em up, fill 'em up, fill 'em up, fill 'em up. If she ain't ever coming back, line 'em up, knock 'em back, fill 'em up. If she ain't ever coming back, I'ma need some whiskey glasses. I don't wanna see the truth. She's probably making out on her couch right now with someone else. I'ma need some whiskey glasses if I'm gonna make it through. I'ma be single, I'ma need a double shot of that orange brew. Either world through whiskey glasses. See the world through whiskey glasses, yeah. See the world through whiskey glasses, yeah. Oh, man. Thank you. Some Morgan Wallen by request. Ooh, you have good taste in music right there. That's a good one too. All right, I can do both of those. All right, so we got a couple requests. One for some John Anderson and one for some Joe Diffie. If you really want to know, he comes here a lot. Just loves to hear the music and dance. Maybe 13 is her favorite song. Maybe you might have a change. I chase homely, sipping white wine, friendly and fun loving most of the time. Don't ask her on the straight tequila night. She'll start thinking about him if she's ready to fight. Names are broken heart and everything is right on a straight tequila night. Here's a glass of Chablis, some golders and change. Maybe you can earn her love life right. If you won't need the salt or the lime anymore, your dad old memory died. Just remember her heart's on the mend. Never come back to see her again. Don't ask her on a straight tequila night. She'll start thinking about him. She's ready to fight. Names are broken heart on everything inside on a straight tequila night. Don't ask her on a straight tequila night. Just start thinking about him. She's ready to fight. Names are broken heart on everything inside on a straight tequila night. Don't ask her on a straight tequila night. She'll start thinking about him. She's ready to fight. Names are broken heart on everything inside on a straight tequila night. Thank you, yeah. I got to open for John once, which was amazing. Opened up for John at Whiskey Wild in Columbia, Missouri. Yeah. Which I was worried how that whole thing was going to go because it's a college town, Mizzou and all that. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate you. College town, I was like, John's an older artist. Didn't know how the youngins would show up for that. And to my surprise, it was a sold-out show. And everybody in the crowd was like in their 20s. It was amazing. And so we go out there and we do our thing. And I mean, the place is just totally off the hook. It's awesome. We get done with our show, and I'm standing backstage after we'd moved our stuff out of the way, and someone taps me on the shoulder. I turn around, it's the owner of the bar, and he says, Ricky, I want to introduce you to somebody. And John Anderson stepped up to me at that point, and he said, heard you open a show for me. Heard you did a good job, son. Appreciate it. And shook my hand. And at that point, I was like, okay, lightning can strike me now. One of my heroes just thanked me and shook my hand. I can die a happy man. I know that one. I got to get some John Deere green for gentleman back here. And I do appreciate y'all throwing some love in the tip bucket, y'all, or sending some Venmo my way. This is the way I make my living. I could not do it without you. Of course, the goal is always to get the car out of the parking garage. We've done that today. That's good. Thank y'all for making that possible. It's a hard day when you paid more for parking than you made at a show. Not to say that's never happened. That has. My first show, I won't mention the name of the club. First time I played at a club here in Nashville when I moved here, I had a Sunday closing shift at a bar over on 2nd Avenue. It's still there, but I won't say what the bar is. You started playing at 9:30 p.m. and you played until 2:30 in the morning, and they never cut you early. It was 5 hours, a 5-hour show. They paid you $40 in base pay. And you wouldn't see a soul in that place after like 11 p.m. And they still never cut you early. So I had a 4-piece band. We would make most Sunday nights between $6 and $7 in tips each. I was living in Clarksville at the time and driving, commuting back and forth. I drove a 2000 Dodge Durango with a V8 in it at the time. I didn't know about the cheap parking places and things like that yet, so I was parking at a place that was $15 to park. So driving back and forth to Clarksville was $20 in my gas tank. I'd put $15 in the parking garage. I'd work for 5 hours, make $47, minus the $35 it cost me to do the show. I'd come home with $12 net for my 5-hour show. And I did that for months. And that was the way it just was every Sunday night over there. It was awful. And I had the hardest time keeping musicians because they would all quit on me when they would only make $6 or $7 in tips and because there was nobody coming in. It was awful. And thankfully, I got myself away from there, and now I'm at awesome clubs like this. That's right. But don't let musicians lie to you. There's some of them that'll tell you that they work solely for your tips. They do not. Every bar on Broadway pays a base pay. Base pay makes sure it doesn't cost us money to be here. When we say we make our living off of your generosity, it's because that's what, after our expenses, actually goes home that we can put in the bank and pay bills. So you guys make it possible. Thank you guys so much for making it possible for me to keep living here in Nashville. Here's some John Deere Green by request. They were farm kids way down in Dixie, in high school in the 60s. Everyone knew it was love from the start. One July in the midnight hour, I'm the phone to the water tower, stood on a rail and painted a 10-foot heart. It's John Deere Green. On a hot summer night, he wrote Billy my blue Charlene. Letters 3 foot high, and the hook down said that he should have used red, but he took good to Charlene. It's John Deere Green. Settled down on 80 acres, raising sweet corn, gazelle and tomatoes. They went together like a hand and a glove. On the clear day from their run yard, if you're looking, know what to look for. Off to the east, you can still read his words of love. It's John Deere Green. On a hot summer night, he wrote Billy my blue Charlene. Letters 3 foot high, and the hook down said I know I should have used red, but it looked good to Charlene. It's John Deere Green. Now more than once the town has discovered painting over it ain't no use. There ain't no paint in the world that'll cover it that honky show. All right, we got some Alan Jackson by request coming up. Let's see here. Alan, which one? Let's pick one that doesn't get done too much. What do you think? I thought I had it in here already. All right. Here's a good Alan Jackson tune that you probably won't hear too much around here, and it's a shame because it's a good tune. Alice packed her suitcase, drove off in a brand new car, called her. They leave me look easy. You she made it look a little harder. Took her out of Texas, she's just a girl. All Tennessee and me couldn't take Texas out of her. Oh, how I wish Dallas was in Tennessee. I could move Texas east, then she'd be here with me, and nothing else would come between the two of us. If Dallas was in Tennessee, Ashley, Memphis, everything she had behind her. Lord, I hope the gold band on her hand serve as a reminder. True love is a treasure, very seldom found. You can't stay together, there's no common ground. Oh, how I wish Dallas was in Tennessee. I could move Texas east, and she'd be here with me, and nothing else would come between the two of us. If Dallas was in Tennessee. Oh, how I wish Dallas was in Tennessee. I could move Texas east, and she'd be here with me, and nothing else would come between the two of us. If Dallas was in Tennessee. Alice packed her suitcase, drove off in a brand new car I bought her. Thank you. Classic Alan Jackson right there. That one came in via the MySet app, so that means it came in from one of the folks watching on the old interwebs there. So hello to all the folks out on Facebook that are watching this on Alan Jackson's Facebook page, AJ's Good Time Bar's Facebook page. So see, y'all didn't know that. If you didn't know that, you can, when you're at home, like even after your trip to Nashville's over, you go back home, they live stream this to that camera right there. They live stream this, so you see what's on that screen over there at home on your computer or on your tablet or whatever you're. Just pull up Facebook and go to AJ's Good Time Bar's Facebook page, and you can watch what's going on here in Nashville, even when you're not here, and make requests to the bands that are on stage, even when you're at home. So it's a very cool thing. I'm still getting used to it. This is my first one of these morning shifts down here on this floor. So I'm used to playing up on the second floor where we don't do this. So I'm still getting used to checking this thing. So sorry if it was a long pause between when the request came in and when I saw it. I didn't know I was looking for a little thing to pop up on the bottom of my screen there. Now I do. I'll keep an eye out for that. Well, y'all, I still got about 17 minutes left. That's time for 3, 4 more, depending upon how long they are. Let me know what you want to hear. Gone Country, I heard. First. Yeah, more Alan Jackson. Why not? I mean, you know, it's Alan's bar. These are songs that help pay for this bar we all love so much, right? He's been playing out the room, all the strip, 10 years in Vegas. Every night she looks in the mirror, but she only ages. She's been reading about Nashville on the records, everybody's buying. Yet I'm a simple girl myself, grew up on Long Island. So she packs her bags, got her hand. This might be my last chance. She's gone country. Look at them boots. She's gone country. Back to her roots. She's gone country. New kind of suit. She's gone country. Here she comes. Well, the folks seems dead. He's holding out in the village. He's been writing songs, speaking out against health and privilege. He says, I don't believe in money, but a man can make him a killing. Some of that stuff don't sound much different than living. Out here down there, it's changed the scene. They're not as active as they used to be. He's gone country. Look at them boots. He's gone country. Back to his roots. He's gone country. New kind of suit. He's gone country. Here he comes. He commutes to L.A. He's got a house in the valley. Bills are piling up. Pop scene just ain't on the rally. He says, honey, I'm a serious composer, schooled in voice and composition. With the crime and the smoke these days, this ain't no place for children. Lord, it sounds so easy, shouldn't take long. Be back in the money in no time at all. It's gone country. Look at them boots. It's gone country. Back to his roots. It's gone country. New kind of suit. It's gone country. Here he comes. Kind of ball, it's gone country. you. Yeah. All right, we got a request for more Alan Jackson. Come in from the folks watching online. I thought I had this one already saved too, but apparently it's not here. Thank you, Cindy. Appreciate you. All right, so here we go. Here's some more Alan Jackson. It's been an Alan Jackson kind of afternoon here. I was sitting in a roadhouse down on Highway 41. You wiping off some ketchup on the table that was done. I knew you didn't see me. I was in a corner booth. Of course, weren't my waitress. Mine was missing her front tooth. So I flagged down for coffee. I couldn't say a thing. And I'm in love with you, baby, and I don't even know your name. In love with you, baby, I don't even know your name. I've never been too good at all those sexual games. Maybe it's better if we leave it this way. I'm in love with you, baby, and I don't even know your name. So I ordered straight tequila, little courage and a shot. I asked for a date and then I asked to tie the knot. I got a little wasted, yeah, I went a little far. I finally got to hug you and you helped me to my car. The last thing I remember, I heard myself say, I'm in love with you, baby, and I don't even know your name. I'm in love with you, baby, I don't even know your name. I've never been too good at all those sexual games. Maybe it's just better if we leave it this way. I'm in love with you, baby, and I don't even know your name. Oh, yeah. Thing I remember, I was here in Wedding Fest, standing by a woman in a long white lacy veil. I raised the veil, she smiled at me, tied her lip front too. I said, where the hell am I? Just who the hell are you? She said, I was your waitress and our last name's now the same, 'cause I'm married to you, baby, and I don't even know your name. I'm married to a waitress, I don't even know her name. I've never been too good in all those sexual games. I never thought my love life would quite turn out this way. I'm married to a waitress, and I don't even know her name. Oh, get me out of here. I always loved that song. That was a lot of fun, especially because it changes into that bluesy thing in the middle of it there. And I, you could totally picture the whole thing, I love, right. I love songs that have story to them. All right, y'all, I got time for a couple more. Y'all let me know. Oh, my wife is texting me her request. She's watching. And she's requesting one of my originals. I haven't played this one in a while. Yeah, that's the request. I haven't played this one in a while. I got to find my chord sheet here. I'm out of practice on this one. That's not good. Because I wrote it. I mean, nothing's worse than forgetting a song you wrote, right? That's true. That's true. All right, so this song, I was in last October, I made my acting debut. was in a play called A Better Man, and I played a character named Jesse Ray Mavens, and Jesse was a guy who had given up singing to go get a factory job. He got hurt on the factory job, and now he's at home and he's self-medicating, and he's not treating his wife too well, and she meets another guy, and she takes off and leaves Jesse. She takes off with the other guy, and Jesse, you know, he's got problems with some demons, and when his whole world crumbles and falls apart around him, he sits down and plays this song, and I wrote this song for the play. The song is called Ship in a Bottle. Afternoon sun blinds me, shake the sleep out of my head. Pain, it reminds me, somehow I'm still not dead. Stumble out of the bedroom, there waiting on the shelf. Devil that binds me, drags me straight back to bed. I'm a ship in a bottle, longing for the open sea. No clear view of tomorrow, shut off from the world around me. Lost and forgotten, like some old relic might be. Drowning in whiskey, praying to be set free. Another day wasted and telling myself you're not really hated. I've got no one to tell. So scared of what I become, sailor with no ship at sea, riding out the storm reaches inside of me. I'm a ship in a bottle, longing for the open sea. No clear view of tomorrow, shut off from the world around me. Lost and forgotten, like some old relic might be. Drowning in whiskey, praying to be set free. Lord, I know we don't talk often, but tonight I'm down on my knees. I need you to hear me. I'm begging you, please. I'm a ship in a bottle, longing for the open sea. No clear view of tomorrow, shut off from the world around me. Lost and forgotten, like some relic might be. Drowning in whiskey, praying to be set free. I'm a ship in a bottle, praying to be set free. Thank you very much. I did get in the studio and record that one, so it'll be coming out fairly soon. So you can keep an eye on all my social media stuff whenever we release that one. It's coming up soon. And like I said, I wrote that one from the perspective of the character that I was playing, because I'm someone who's never tasted alcohol, never a drop in my life, and But playing an alcoholic in a play, putting myself in that guy's shoes, let me see the destructive force of it from a firsthand point of view. And the reason I don't drink is my family is generations of alcoholics and drug addicts, and so it was not something for me, you know. Obviously, whatever's in my family's DNA, can't handle it, no bueno. So I chose early on in life not to do it. But, so I had the perspective from that side of it, the people that were being hurt by it. But it was the first time that I got to put myself in the shoes of the person that doing the hurting. And it was a profound thing for me that the acting was able to put me mentally in that space to sit down and write this song. And so, yeah, it's called Ship in a Bottle. It'll be coming out soon. I got time for one more. What's that? Something fun. I got you. We're going to do some Alan Jackson. We're going to do the song that they named this bar after. Work all week long, punching that clock from dusk to dawn. Counting the days to Friday night. That's when all the conditions are right for a good time. I need a good time. Yeah, I've been working all week and I'm tired. I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Cash some chick, clean my truck, put on my hat, forgot about work. Sun going down, I hit across town, pick up my baby, turn it around. A good time. Oh, I need a good time. Well, I've been working all week and I'm tired. I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Hey! Picking the ground, beer on ice, like old Hank taught us about. Singing along, Bo Seaver song, crowded friends all night long. A good time. Lord, we're having a good time. Well, I've been working all week and I'm tired. I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Heel to toe, dose to dose, scooting our boots, swinging doors, B&D, kicks and done, honky tonk heaven, double shotgun, a good time. Lord, we're having a good time. Well, I've been working all week, I'm tired, I don't want to sleep, and I want to have fun, it's time for a good time. My name is Ricky Lee Tanner, that's been my time, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. And I'll be back here anytime you're here on a Wednesday morning. Come on back and hang out with me again. And we'll have a good time. I mean a good time. Thank you. Y'all stick around. There's another band coming up, a whole band coming up, not just a guy like on his guitar like me. There's a whole band coming up, and they'll be rocking out, having live music and fun here all the way till 2:15 in the morning. So y'all stick around. Lots of more good times to be had right here.